Good evening, ladies and gents. Happy Fizzy Friday. Well, if you have that Friday feeling, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And I want to start off the weekend by talking about a little bit of perspective on the mental health side of things when it comes to comparing yourself to other people. And, you know, we all constantly compare ourselves to other people, some more than others, some more damaging than others. You can compare yourself to other people in a good way. You can use that to inspire you. You can see successful people in your field, people you look up to, and you compare yourself, be like, that motivates me, that pushes me on. But we're talking about people comparing themselves to others in a sense of making themselves feel worse because they don't have what other people have, or so they think in their heads. And this is the perspective I wanted to talk about. You know, when you compare yourself to other people on social media especially, scrolling through your phones, constantly being more detrimental to your mental health without you realising it. Even if you're just looking through photos, you're constantly just comparing yourself to other people. And you know, what are we actually comparing ourselves to? And if you, when you are having mental health issues, you're so sucked into your own head, into your bubble, that you can't get any fresh perspective. And having come out of mental health issues, I've got this perspective because I've been there. I was like that when I was depressed, and now I've come out of it. It's so clear to see. And when you do have mental health issues, you see everything at face value. So you see someone on social media, they are, say, taking a picture, a nice picture on holiday, or they're with loads of people, and then you start thinking, oh God, I wish I had that many friends, or you know, they have such a nice life, they can afford that holiday. But you don't know, 30 seconds maybe before taking that photo, they might have had a mental breakdown. They could have had an anxiety attack, but they're just posting on Instagram to try and make themselves feel better, to pick themselves up again. You don't know that. How do you know that? And you could say, oh, but they don't. But because you don't know that person, you don't know. So you're just seeing everything for face value, and you're seeing all these people on Instagram, you know, you think they have absolutely everything, but you don't know their daily routines, you know, how they feel when they get up about themselves, how they feel when they go to work about their life, how they feel when they go to sleep, you know, but you're seeing that as, you know, the perfect life, but it could be so far from it, and they could have everything that you think you want. But when it comes to it, they actually might be in a worse situation than you, but you don't have that perspective. And when you do have mental health issues, you don't appreciate what is truly important in your life because you're suffering so much pain. The last thing you're thinking about, you know, is the things kind of you're grateful for and what is really important in your life, because you're just trying to get through each and every single day of pure just grit and battle to get over, to push through kind of the pain you're going through in your head. So next time you know, think about comparing yourself to other people on social media, you know, think about not only the photo they've taken, but is that actually the life that you really want? Because they could have a wonderful life in your head, but do they have, say, wonderful friends like you have? Do they have a great supportive network like you might have? Have they been given opportunities in life that you have? All these things weigh up, and when you come out of it and when you actually sit back and when you realise what's really important in your life, like your family, your friends, your pets, all those little things, when you realise the most important things in your life, you realise that what other people have actually does not matter. And you only see that when you are really struggling with mental health, because everything you think in your life right now is terrible. You could have the best supportive network, but that's still not good enough, because what's in your head is too painful to really appreciate that. So you lose perspective, you lose all narrative in your head. You're just so tunnel vision on how much pain you're suffering, and because of that, you can't see the bigger picture. So my challenge to you is, if you are struggling and you are watching this, is that coming from me, who has been there before, is what you're seeing now is only a tiny glimpse. It's only one 5 seconds worth of someone's day taking a photo. They're not posting a live of them 24/7 of day-to-day things they're going through. If you started comparing your stuff to the things that they might be going through, if they went live 24/7, you know, waking up, maybe potentially having a breakdown, having an anxiety attack, you know, something going wrong at work and causing them incredible amounts of stress where, you know, their sleep's affected, they become moody, they become miserable, they become grumpy. All these little things, you know, if you actually to compare yourself to their day-to-day, you might not want what they want and what they have. So it puts all in perspective. It's all well and good taking a photo online, but that doesn't mean anything. And I say that because I would post photos online, and you know, I used to post for likes. People post for likes, thinking, oh God, I got to post this time of the day. And if everyone's like that, doesn't that just show that you're not the only person, you know, who kind of has those insecurities about social media? I'm not saying that's wrong. That's how life is right now. But other people are out there. Doesn't mean that they're not going through similar struggles to you. They might just hide it better. They might be posting more in order to make themselves feel better. But actually, deep down, they're really hurt, and they're scared, and they're frightened. But you don't see that because you might not post as much as them. So, and everyone's different. Everyone deals with it in different ways. So, take a step back. Have that broadened perspective. And it's not a simple case. You know, if you are having mental health issues, suddenly just snapping out of it and being like, yeah, okay, I get that. I do completely get that. But just coming from someone who has been there before, it's not all what it is cracked out to be. It really isn't. And when we start to kind of bring this perspective and actually bring ourselves into our own world, being really grateful for what we have, we can benefit so much more for it, because we could have the best life in terms of our friends, our family, our loved ones, our jobs if we love our jobs. We could live a fulfilling life, but we could be chasing so much more and actually become unhappy because of it when we've got it all in our own little world and we think everyone else has got it better than us, which most of the time, you know, we need to count our blessings. So I hope that helps, ladies and gents, kind of providing different perspective, especially comparing yourself to people on social media, because it's not all what it's cracked out to be. These people do not live lives you want to live. There's always a sacrifice no matter what. And you think these celebrities, they might have the life you want to live, but think of all the add-ons that come with living that celebrity lifestyle. Think of all the intense pressure they get, all the slate, all the trolling, you know, and that's a serious sacrifice to their mental health. So if you actually really want that, if you're comparing yourself to that, you might want to question your values. So this is where we need to have perspective. It's not all it's cracked up to be. So I hope that really does help. And at the end of the day, if you hold your true values to yourself about what really matters to you, it will help to stop yourself comparing to other people. Thank you very much for watching as well, to Joanna and my sister, who are both watching. I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I just do hope that helps. There's still a long way to go in mental health, but the journey continues, the mission continues, and I would do all that I can to help people in any way, shape or form. So have a lovely rest of your weekend, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next Monday.